What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the underwater areas in Fallout 4, just have a little bit of a discussion about it, hear back from some of you guys in the comment section and some of your opinions about it. And I don't really do discussion videos too much, but when it comes to stuff like this, I definitely do want to sort of share my opinion and just talk about it in general. Because personally, I believe that there's so much more that could have been done with this. With Nuka World coming up being the last Fallout DLC, it's a shame that there's this huge underwater area in Fallout that just quite frankly isn't used enough. As many of you guys know, the base Fallout 4 map has this huge area which is just water. Like, water literally takes up a very good portion of the base Fallout map, and the same for Far Harper as well. Of course, Far Harper is granted that was going to be the case with water surrounding the island, but again, it just doesn't seem like there's enough down there. Now, granted, you may find a couple of ships wrecked down there, you may find Easter eggs here and there. There's also these message in the bottles which I've covered on the channel before, and when you pick these up at the shoreline, they'll give you a bit of a miscellaneous objective to find a chest in the underwater areas. Now, the chest itself isn't great at all. The chest has a little bit of a backstory to it sometimes, but the items inside are literally very, very mediocre and just not worth your time really in terms of the looting aspect of it. And those are really the only kind of things you're going to find in the underwater areas at the moment in time. Maybe a few chests here and there that hold a few, again, very mediocre items, a few Easter eggs, a few wrecked type ships, a few wrecked type items and stuff like that. But there's nothing really of major substance down there. There's no quest that will primarily take you into there. There's no hidden caves or hidden areas or specific locations that reside under there either. There's no legendary or unique items to majorly find down there. There's no sea creatures to hunt down and kill and maybe loot as well, and fight against these huge type underwater creatures that would have been a lot of fun to do. And none of that's really down there. I mean, at this point in time, there really isn't too much of a point in exploring these underwater areas. And there's even a perk known as Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl that is for breathing underwater forever. Pretty much like a perk that is, trying to entice you to explore in these underwater areas. But again, there just isn't enough down there in my opinion, and that's the same for Far Harper as well. There's a few chests and stuff you can find down there. There's even a power armor suit and things that you can find out of the map bounds, which is crazy to me. But again, just nothing too much of importance. And I discussed this in another video a long time ago. We're talking before the first 3 DLCs for Fallout 4 was even announced, and I said in that video that hopefully DLC will change this. Hopefully DLC will add more quests to go down there. Hopefully we'll see some sea creatures. I was really hoping for more of that in Far Harper, but we didn't really see too much of that. And I was hoping DLC would change it, but with Nuka World coming up, it just doesn't seem like that is really going to be the case. Unless, of course, Nuka World changes everything and they decide to add in a bunch of sea creatures and more stuff to do down there, which I don't see happening. But if that does happen, then that's great. But at this current moment in time, I just don't feel like there is enough, and I don't think anything's going to change. And it's a real shame because I feel like there's so much potential that could have happened. I mean, why take up this huge portion of the map? And granted, again, this is a good chunk of the base Fallout map. If there's nothing really to do down there, why not just give us more land to explore, give us more things to explore, rather than giving us this huge water area with not too much down there, And am I the only one that thinks this? Am I the only one that sort of believes this could have been used a lot more with more quests and stuff down there? Maybe even a small DLC pack that brings in sea creatures, maybe a few new quests, some new areas to go to, some new hidden items and stuff. That would have all been great. And even so, actually, there was a quest cut from the game before the game's launch, of course, known as 20 Leagues Under the Sea, a quest that seemed like it was going to be in the underwater areas. You can see the animation for it, and you can see I believe a mutated dolphin going past. It was kind of weird and stuff. But that was a quest that was cut from the game that was seemingly going to be used for the underwater areas. And again, I just feel like maybe in a DLC pack they could have sorted this out. And that's also where I'm doing another video soon on 5 DLCs that Fallout could have did great. With Nuka World being the last DLC, I feel as though there's a lot of things that Bethesda are missing out on in the game already that they could use for a DLC. Some great ideas that I have personally. I've seen some ideas from some people, from the community as well, and I want to make that into a separate video, like a top 5, I guess you could say. and that should be out to you guys very, very soon. But well, that's pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to sit down and have a bit of a discussion with you guys about what's on my mind in terms of the water areas, and let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know why. And yeah, I just wanted to chill out today and have a bit of a talk with you guys about this. So as always, be sure to leave a like down below, guys. Your support, of course, is always greatly appreciated on the channel. As well, I should be streaming No Man's Sky in a few hours time. It depends on the situation in terms of the game for me, but if not in a few hours time when it officially releases, it will be tomorrow sometime. So just stay tuned for that if you want to see some No Man's Sky gameplay, and I'll be streaming that right here on YouTube. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time with a brand new video. Peace out.